And welcome everyone to NADT Losers Bracket Round 6. Your team Midnight Snow taking on Team Leebs for a spot in Losers Bracket Round 7 against Speedfrog, Exarch, and Fleslin. Somewhere in Florida, awaiting the winner of this matchup after a dominating 7-1 victory over Emla and Cappy's team Shake Inc. last night. I am this one guy, and we're going to be chilling today with some good old-fashioned Osu gameplay. Utami TJ7223 on the left-hand side of your screen, Team Midnight Snow. Taking on Headstack and Mode, Team Leebs on the right. If I were really cool, I'd have like a webcam and do the slide in like Chris Collinsworth. That's the real OG shit right there. Yeah, this should be, I think, a better matchup than maybe people would expect going into it. These are two teams that have had very different paths to get to this point in the tournament, but both have looked pretty strong. Midnight Snow last week taking 4 points off of Team The Unnation, Fire Rage, and BTMC before eventually losing 6-4 there. Meanwhile, Team Leebs has been in the losers bracket for quite some time. Dropped to this same team, Midnight Snow, in the round of 16. They've been in the losers bracket ever since, quietly making their way through that draw, taking out Team Pundice Man 741 6-1, Team Rainbow 6-4, Team Washington 6-0, and Team Slijivovica 6-3. So the rematch that both these teams have maybe not been waiting for in the case of Team Leebs, and have been ready for quite some time for Team Midnight Snow after that old victory in the early stages. Probably going to be feeling pretty confident in the matchup, considering relative skill cap, skill floor situation going on here. Looks like we're going to be starting off with a little bit of a 4WC technical difficulty. We're going to go 4-digit World Cup. The double box here. No, just kidding. The single box. The technical pause because my client has decided to shit the bed trying to download the first warm-up. So we're going to get that fixed up. I have 3 different database files. Which one should I delete? How about all of them? We'll delete this song. Hopefully get it fixed up. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. It is chilly. It is cloudy. It is finally feeling like winter a little bit here in the beautiful state of Michigan. Hopefully everybody else has some nice weather, whatever they prefer in their particular locale. Sun coming out a little bit this evening here, but we're in the low 30s Fahrenheit. A little snowy. So, kind of what you'd expect for this late December season. Week 15 of the NFL season, in fact. Some big matchups this week. Hope everybody's fantasy teams are doing as well as they would like them to, for all 0 of you out there that play fantasy football. And we are gonna get underway here. At long last, MC Mental at his best, the first warm-up. Actually, a great song, but hey, you know what? We take those. So this will be the first warm-up. See if Utami will load in or if he's just MIA here. Seems like he is just loading in slowly. There he is. Fantasy Osu. Honestly, I had the idea of Fantasy Osu. Wow, it's really loud. I had the idea of Fantasy Osu for OWC. I thought that would be kind of cool, but don't know how to execute on it. I think that would be a lot of fun though. Pick some players, do it based on like rank per map average or something. I'm not really sure what metric you would use, but I'm sure there's a way to put that together. That'd be neat. We play our way through our first warm-up pick here. Very curious to see how these two teams perform in this pool. You know, I think, I was talking about this a little bit last night. I think the skill cap of Midnight Snow is just, objectively speaking, has to be higher than the skill cap of Team Leebs. I think that's going to be kind of the pain point here for Leebs, because, you know, once you get to these finals pools, you start to see these 7-star picks in the map pool. Their players that aren't at the absolute top of the charts are going to start to struggle a little bit more, and they're going to see some lower scores, whereas those guys at the top just have that little bit of advantage. So a guy like Utami, a guy like TJ, who, typically speaking, or girl like TJ, I guess, who are just typically a little stronger in terms of their top-end skill, may have a little bit better of a time than some of these players like Headstack and Mode, who are very solid in their own rights, but maybe don't quite have the same top-end ability. You know, we see how good Midnight Snow is just from last week, you know, taking 4 points off of Fiery and BTMC, nothing to sneeze at. Both of those two very good players as well, obviously. And by very good, I mean, you know, OWC champions and stuff. And another map that has decided not to download. Thank you. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I have this. Oh, it's because it's probably been updated, I think, because I had this before it was ranked. Alright, well, back to the technical difficulties screen we go. Out of the tournament client we go. Back to NFL theme we go. And we'll get this fixed again. This is why I hate warm-ups, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there. This is precisely the reason that I hate warm-ups. Yeah. Please. Blue button. Thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoy the Fox NFL theme, because that's all we're going to be listening to today. Utami is your high draft pick. That's like probably what, maybe like a second round pick these days? He might even be a first round pick depending on the available players. It's a good thing the song is a banger. Alright, we will now rejoin the match for the third time. Alright, so back in we go for this warm up here. Midnight Snow in a deficit this time. I think this warm up picked by Team Leebs. Not positive though. Painful Fate, of course, you know, had that diff in OWC, I believe, what was it, round of 16, possibly? Was also in 4-digit World Cup before it got, from a diff from this set before it got ranked. It was a CS 6.5 there. It was a Hard Rock pick in OWC. It was, I don't think it was a 6.5, that diff that they had custom map for that, but one of the nicer Nekomata Master songs I've heard recently. They're all good, but I like this one a lot. Yeah, 4WC text screen, 4WC map, true. Wasn't this diff though? 4WC map set at least. It's like just a super clean, I don't know. Alright, and that is gonna do it for our warm-ups. TJ and Utami not really playing that time, so a free victory for Leebs on the second warm-up. And now we will get into the ban phase, which well, I genuinely don't know what to predict here from bans for these teams, so we're gonna get to find out. First ban will be coming out from Team Midnight Snow. Miss out on some drama during this match. Alright. Wait now on the first ban from Team Midnight Snow. And like I said, don't know what to expect out of bans in this match. These are probably the 2 teams out of the 6, well, 5 now, remaining that I'm the least familiar with. Have seen the fewest of their matches in combination. You know, Leebs I don't think I've seen play really at all, unfortunately, so we'll do what we can to keep things going here, but you know, a little more of the uncertainty on this one. Dosaunk. Not really sure what that is supposed to mean. And TJ would like to, it seems, to ban Nomad 4, which is Shaw, the Neil Perry Amathriano collab Slider Tech map. It seems to be the first ban here from Midnight Snow. We saw it played last night. Was the only point that Emlaw and Cappy won against Exarch and Fluslin, somewhat surprisingly considering the very awkward nature of that pick, but the combo was too strong from Emlaw and Cappy. Able to take it in a pretty close fight. That map will not be played in this match here today, though. Has been removed. Leebs gonna ban Nomad 5. Hails from the Edge. Warcry difficulty. Of course, OWC map from LMT. 240 BPM, as Headstack has pointed out to us. Very difficult, speedy stream pick. I do like when players provide some little background to the type of map that they are banning out. Adds a little bit of fun to things. So, Nomads 4 and 5, the first bans from each team. Now we go into the second ban from Midnight Snow here. See if they ban another one of those skill cap kind of maps. Mode saying that Nomad 5 simply too fast, cannot play 200 BPM. Now that's either some really big brain strats or he's just being honest, and I'm not really sure which, because there's some picks that Midnight Snow could feel are very good for them if they actually think the other team can't play 200 BPM or higher. Yeah, the entire DT pool, for instance, but otherwise he may just be trolling, and that would not surprise me either. Once again, a little slower ban from Midnight Snow, as they discuss. Our ban is Hidden One, the one map in the pool that I have not played and do not desire to, thus we are undergoing the process known in competitive tournaments as banning it. In conclusion, HD1. Okay, so that is Hana ni Ameo Kimi ni Utao, the Mirash Delis collab. Very lengthy hidden pick, 240 BPM, lots of pretty awkward linear aim, presented in a very funny fashion. Again, you know, if you're not a player that really excels with hidden, not a player that excels with that kind of aim, understandable to ban that one out, or if you just don't like really long maps, you know, that plays a role in that too. Quite a lengthy pick, a lot of very tricky patterns in it, so no huge surprise. And the last ban is going to be Double Time number 4. That is the 330 BPM DT pick by Butao Tome Haru no Yuki, excuse me, mapped by Panda Hero. Really notable just for being so fast. So the double speed ban does come out from Team Leebs, Nomad 5 and DT4. Meanwhile, two kind of different bans from Midnight Snow, banning a tech Nomad and then banning kind of a tricky aim hidden pick. And now the first pick will come in from Leebs. It's going to be Umbrella. Lost Umbrella. Well, the Umbrella has clearly been found because we're playing the map. Lost Umbrella by Racy Rose. PTSD difficulty mapped by none other than Natsuke Desu, aka Joneson, aka Evil Elvis. It was OWC Nomad 3, and now it is NADT, Fremod 1, who'll be liking these alt picks in the Nomad pools. Fremod pools? Words. You know, we saw the alt pick in Fremod last week from, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me, from OWC when we had Otoshi Mae. Last week, Mugen Kido kind of has some elements of that in it. You got the alt 2U map in the round of 16. So lots of these alt picks in free mod, and this week is no different, no exception here. This one, as I talked about last night, something of a snap aim pick as well as having those kind of alt elements to it. TJ pointing out a very fun fact to Twitch chat. Did you know that you can subscribe to the North America Tournament Twitch channel for free? How can you do that, you ask? Well, it's a little thing called Twitch Prime. That is right. If you have an Amazon Prime membership, you also, of course, do have access to that Twitch Prime, which gives you, I don't think any emotes. I don't think there are any emotes, but it does let you not be affected by slow mode in chat, be able to chat during sub mode, ad-free viewing. You also get a founder badge for being one of the first subscribers, so lots of benefits to the Twitch Prime subscription here at the North America Tournament. As we head into the last week of the tournament, want to make sure to show your support to the stream. Okay, actually, I'm hard trolling. I really don't care if people subscribe to an OSU Tournament Twitch channel, but we're getting into the map here. 3 hiddens, 1 hard rock, Utami, Headstack, and Mode all on hidden, and TJ on the hard rock. I think this is actually a pretty good pick here for Leebs. I've seen a lot of good things from Mode on these types of maps, and Headstack has looked just really good in general on a lot of the skill cap picks in this tournament. But we'll see how it goes. Things staying relatively close. Combo slightly in favor of Midnight Snow, but not by a whole lot. To get about a quarter of the way in, we will head into the first KI. That's where things get a little trickier for sure. And it's going to be an instant break from Mode, so that will be combo advantage, heavier in favor of Midnight Snow, but TJ comes back with a break of her own, so it is now Utami with about a 50 combo lead over Headstack, but not enough to bring the score gap back as of yet, which is still sitting about 50,000 points. HR on this is a scary pick, and it's not working out so far for TJ. Combo reset from Utami, Headstack, Mode, and TJ. Okay, that is 4-way combo reset. Nobody having a great time here. Kind of my concern with this particular matchup, a little bit lower skill cap for many of these players out of these 4 compared to some of the others remaining in the tournament. We may see some somewhat questionable scores. Hoping for the best out of them, though, if they can get into their comfort zone and get some momentum going for either team over the course of this match. But so far, a lot of trouble in this map so far. Neither team really able to establish much of a combo at all. Utami at just under 200. Nope, not anymore. That's a break. And it is a 77,000 point lead for Team Leebs on their own first pick here in the free mod pool. And TJ with another break, going to ensure that that lead stays out in favor of Leebs, who both have a little bit of combo. Mode about 200, Headstack now with a combo break, but not going to be the end of the world. That 126k from TJ just unfortunately not going to be doing enough. 100,000 points behind everyone else. And that is the margin that Leebs holds as their advantage. So, going to bring it on home here through the last Ki. You see some more of these tricky sliders and a little bit of flow aim, a little bit of snap aim. People of us, of course, known for these extremely tricky types of alt maps. So, no surprise to see this one following that same mold. But into the drawn-out ending, we will go. 100,000 points. Going to be at least the margin of victory for Leebs. Utami pulling together a combo here at the end. He will end up top scoring this one. But unfortunately, TJ not even at 200k, so the score from Utami will go somewhat wasted. That is a gamer score from Utami in that ending. Very, very big combo, but still 100,000 point victory for Team Leebs. And that is the 1-2-0 advantage. Good first pick from them. Preying on the fact that TJ just really could not play that map very well at all. Mode with the just under 97 AC, 353k top score for Team Leebs. Utami, 375k. Current score, Midnight Snow, match yet to start, a missing MP link, Leebs. Yeah, you have to put the MP link in the ref sheet for there to be a score. Because my brain is very, very big when I make my ref sheets. Well, put the MP link in, bud. It'll work, I promise. Alright. The 1-0 Leebs. First pick from Team Midnight Snow is going to be DT number 1, it looks like. So that is Ombre by Ann Nina. I do not believe we saw this last night. I don't know that we saw any DT. In fact, we saw Haruno Yuki banned out. This one was almost picked, and then they decided to go Nomad 1 instead, so it did not end up getting played. So this one is the longest of the DT pool by a pretty vast margin, over a minute and about a minute and 20 seconds, I should say, longer than the others. 263 BPM, 7.12 star lossy DT pick, air 10.3 for the player's enjoyment. It's funny how this sounds so much slower than it is. Like, this just does not sound like it'd be 175 BPM Nomad 260. But here we are anyway. We'll see how the teams fare on an early DT, an early 10.3 pick, how their reading is doing today. This is one of those skill sets, especially later on in tournaments, where you can either play it or you just really can't for a lot of people. Early trade missed, TJ and Headstack, followed up by Mode. So all eyes on Utami, the only player left with any sort of combo despite the early goings. Relatively quiet. We'll give you all a little bit more audio here. But that speed really kind of hampering players, not having the best of times in terms of accuracy are Mode or Headstack, and they're both breaking as well. This is a DT player map. You know, you got to be able to play this BPM properly, as well as being able to read the AR properly. And, you know, sometimes there are players who just really can't kind of do either of those. And Utami showing off why Midnight Snow picked this so confidently as their first map of this match, is Headstack and Mode having a lot of trouble. Utami casually with a 98% FC. The 1v2 score currently intact. We'll see how long that stays alive. At the current rate, odds looking good that he may in fact be able to run the 1v2 performance here. The second Mode, though, able to build up a little bit of combo in this slower section. Just kidding, Mode finds a break immediately thereafter. And this looks like it's going to be just 2 picks in a row to start off this match, where somebody on the team that did not pick it was just not able to play it. You know, TJ having a lot of trouble with that free mod pick, and Mode having a lot of trouble with this DT pick. Meanwhile, Utami just cool as a cucumber. Up over the 500k mark as we crest the halfway point of the map. 800 combo. TJ backing him up quite well with the 450 combo. And that lead is massive. A 500,000 point lead here shortly. Mode continuing to have trouble. I do not know that he can play 10.3 very well. I'm gonna say it's a 10.3 issue more so than a BPM issue in that case, but hard to say 100% sure. But yeah, this is just easy for Midnight Snow on this at this point. And Utami does finally find a break. Unfortunately, the 1v2 may still end up occurring depending on Headstack's performance the rest of the map through these somewhat alt flow aim patterns. TJ Mode both find another break. Headstack with a solid combo for Team Leebs, but it really is not going to be relevant, unfortunately, because it is a 600,000 point difference. It looks like the 1v2 for Utami will end up happening in all likelihood. Very, very solid first pick here for Team Midnight Snow. Headstack acquitting himself well here. He had avoided those breaks in the early stages on those quick triples. The complexion of this map might have been considerably different. But Utami does not end up with the 1v2. Headstack prevents it. 621k, second best score. But unfortunately, Mode unable to even reach over 200,000 points. Not his best map, unfortunately, but Midnight Snow's first pick, so it was something you would expect them to be pretty comfortable with. And they were. One miss from Utami. Best accuracy. Second best accuracy, excuse me. Pretty solid stuff. You like to see it as the first pick. And comfortable. So we'll now go into the second pick from Team Leebs. They like alt. There is, of course, Nomad 3. And there it is. Alright. I do like alt picks. Psychology by Adust Rain, which I at first thought was Adjust Rain, and I was mistaken. This one mapped by Dash and Fiery Rage, which I guess is like Dashy with 2 Y's and a dash at the end. I'm not genuinely speaking familiar with that mapper, but a near 7-star pick. Here's that TJ will be visiting the restroom. Will be a minute or two probably before we get underway on this one. So let's take a look in at the NFL. See how the teams are faring in the late block of games. Arizona holding a 25-14 lead over the Philadelphia Eagles with just about 2 minutes to go in the first half. New York Football Jets with a 13-3 lead over the Los Angeles Rams at halftime. A bit of a surprise there. The Jets currently winless, trying to put at least one dub up for their season. 0-13 at the moment. Decent first half here for them against the 9-4 Rams, who are seeking to remain at the top of the NFC West. Kansas City with a 14-0 lead over the New Orleans Saints, but New Orleans knocking on the door. First down and goal to go at the Kansas City 3-yard line. Patrick Mahomes, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns so far. He has been airing the ball out to start this game. Touchdowns to Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill thus far. So those are our 3 current games. And we have, of course, the night game tonight will be the Cleveland Browns versus the New York Giants, which would not have expected the Cleveland Browns to be in the spot they're in, 9-4, poised for a playoff run. Impressive performances from them so far this season. Baker Mayfield looking pretty strong. But we are back. And so we will be getting into map number 3, the second pick here from Team Leebs, going back-to-back alt picks with the Free Mod 1 followed up by the Nomad 3 selection. And based on their performance on the Free Mod, this is hopefully another good option for them. I think Midnight's a little bit hampered by the fact that TJ ran Hard Rock and had a lot of trouble with that Free Mod. We'll see if that sort of difficulty occurs again on this pick, or if it ends up being a little bit of a better performance for her. Kind of a different type of alt map here, as you can already tell. More of a traditional flow aim alt map. A little bit of kind of almost a speed element to it with some of these triples, but really nothing so fast as to be incredibly uncomfortable. Kind of has some alt aim as well as some flow aim to it. Pretty comfortable combo in the beginning stages for both teams. And there's a 3-way break, headstack Mode and TJ, as well as Utami right after. So that is a big combo reset. No combo anywhere on the board. Midnight Snow were able to take the smallest of leads, but it's really going to stay pretty close as we see these slider streams just proving deadly. Utami, TJ, and Mode all finding some breaks in there. Headstack holding on, about a 200 combo for him. will give Leebs a little bit of a lead. About halfway through already, a relatively short pick. And Headstack in position to try to carry this one. 100 combo ahead of Utami. And a break from TJ, helping out the cause for Leebs just a little bit more. Headstack on the warpath here, but Utami hot on his trail. Excuse me. TJ once again having some trouble. Maybe not quite within the skill set these types of maps, but Mode finding some breaks as well. So TJ in fact remaining relevant, but there is a break from Utami unfortunately for Midnight Snow. Headstack meanwhile still holding on. 570 plus combo, gonna reach up to just about 600 before finally finding that break, but 290k, a very strong score thus far, the highest in the lobby by about 50,000 points. And only a third of the way left to go now. Time left for a comeback for Midnight Snow, but it'll take some breaks from Leebs, which they do get. Headstack and Mode, both combo resetting, and this score is going to come back over because it is very close still, about 10,000 points, and dropping quickly now. Utami, TJ both on some combo, about 300 for Utami, 250 for TJ. Another break comes in for Mode, down at a B rank. Again, not having the greatest of time. My concern with him, as I said, that skill cap really maybe just not quite there for these late rounds. Headstack doing what he can to carry this pick, but Utami and TJ just have to hold out a little bit longer. TJ breaks, but so do both Headstack and Mode. And Utami doing work here at the end. 400 combo and growing on these tricky aim patterns. Finally does break, but he has done his part. It is now a 20,000 point lead. TJ matching the combo from Headstack. Oh, but TJ finds a break. This could come back at the very, very ending. It's going to end up being incredibly close here at this ending. If Headstack hits this entire thing, it might go over to Leebs. It is shrinking. No, Headstack finds a break. Mode with a little bit of combo, but not quite enough. Midnight Snow end up taking it by 24,000 points. A very strong play there from Utami. Only 3 misses, lowest in the lobby by 11. Top score honors do go to Headstack with 350k, but the team performance a little better from Utami and TJ combined. Mode down at 215k. TJ making that difference, 30k gap between her and Mode. And that is an early break point here. 2-1 goes the score. Midnight Snow in the lead with their own next pick coming up. We see another DT pick here from Team Midnight Snow. See? Want to do that? That's not what I want to do at all. Okay. Next, we do have, of course, double time number 2 and double time number 3 remaining. Taiko time and Booga Booga Choo Choo. No further AR 10.3 though, so that strength kind of eliminated, and it's going to instead be a Nomad 1 pick. So that's going to be Doro no Bunzai de Watashi Dake no Taisetsu o Ubaura Nante? What a song. Oh my, don't tell me this got updated literally today. This got updated literally today. Holy crap, man. Insane. Alright, we'll be right back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Another updated pick. Hey. Get you guys a little more of the NFL theme as we it's working here again. Osu tournament client moment number infinity is number 974,326, I believe. In fact, career as a tournament staff member. Alright, well, we're back. So be able to get back into things. I don't know that anything was actually changed about this map. I know it was like I think it was qualified and this was DQ'd, but star rating is still the same, BPM is still the same. I mean, I'm not really too concerned. So we are fixed and ready to go with the next pick when the players are. And, get into map number 4 here shortly. Will be Team Midnight Snow trying to defend a break point. Up 2-1. The early break point on Leebs' second pick. We will go into Nomad number 1, a slightly higher BPM Nomad number 1 than normal, 225 BPM. Maybe about, what, somewhere in the vicinity of 20 BPM higher than you usually see as about the highest for Nomad 1. You know, 200, 205, relatively common. Anything above that gets a little faster than we're accustomed to. I think 190, 195, 200 used to be kind of the most common range, but still a pretty comfortable Nomad 1 pick, so no big deal. Some fairly comfy aim stuff in this one. I guess we did see 224 Nomad 1 in round of 16, so there's that. Last time we saw this last night, a lot of players held a lot of combo. This time it's not starting off quite so well, as Headstack and Mode both combo reset at the end of the intro. Utami and TJ, both very good aim players, as they have demonstrated over the course of this and other tournaments. TJ, of course, some ridiculous aim in things like Hard Rock Cup. We'll look to carry that forward here, as they both do have those FCs at 400 combo. And be able to establish a pretty sizable lead here, as long as they can hold on for a bit longer into the Ki. And Mode, another break on those big back and forths. One of the trickiest types of aim at Osu, in my humble opinion. The horizontal back and forth jumps. Nobody's favorite, I don't think. And a break from Headstack as well. No combo on Team Leebs. Meanwhile, double FC still intact for Midnight Snow, each with 100 to their name. Some little 1/3 doubles, which all players handle comfortably. But this juncture, halfway through, already almost a 300,000 point lead for Midnight Snow. This one going in their favor rapidly. The longer these double FCs hold on, the bigger and bigger that lead grows, the more over this map becomes. A couple hundreds do come in from both players, but not the end of the world by any means. So 2/3 of the way through, it's a 400,000 point lead for Midnight Snow that they will not be relinquishing anytime soon. Team Leebs with a break from Mode. Headstack on a little bit of combo, but really just doesn't matter all that much, unfortunately, for them. Midnight Snow just too strong. The double FC still going. Still about a quarter of the map to go. 500,000 points, though. Not the sort of lead that you're going to give up easily. I don't know if this is actually comebackable at all, even if they completely stopped playing. Still the double FC for Midnight Snow. Are they going to pull this off? It does look ever more feasible the farther in we go. They've hit every pattern without showing any signs of weakness. Really looking dominant. This is going to be one of the bigger scores I think we're likely to see this week. Double FC 1250 combo into the last big jumps. No, unfortunately, TJ will find a break on the back and forth, so it will not be the double FC, but Utami still holding on. Can he do it? Yes, he can. The FC comes in from Utami, the near FC from TJ, just the one miss. 1.9 million, a 1,000,000 point victory on the Nomad 1 pick here from Midnight Snow. About as good of a pick as you're gonna see. I don't know what people are supposed to do about that. You just have to double FC yourselves, I guess. Either of Team Midnight Snow would have 1v2'd that map. So, a very good pick from them as they stretch the lead out 3 now to 1. They defend the break point successfully, so of course that means all they have to do now is win their own picks the rest of the way. And we're going to go into free mod number 2. I want Gate Odyssey mix. I want open parenthesis Gate Odyssey mix, no close parenthesis. Somebody get in touch with Snow Note and tell him to put the close parenthesis in, please. Thank you. Unless there just, like, isn't one. Maybe there just isn't one. Well, there actually isn't one. Like, in the original source that Snow Note links in the description, there just isn't a close parenthesis. That's kind of tilting, actually. You hate to see it. Anyway, and we'll go for another free mod pick here. 2 early free mods coming in from Team Leebs. Going with the first pick, free mod 1, and the third pick now, free mod 2. Which means it's their 5th pick if we gonna be free mod 3. Gotta do something else in between. I don't really know Utami's Twitter offhand. I know it's like some really cringe Nico stuff. Run into it. 1 hidden, 1 hard rock per team. Utami and Mo, the hidden players. TJ and Headstack, the hard rock players. I guess it is no skip Sunday currently. Nobody deciding to skip the intro here. Nope. And here we are. A few different kinds of elements to this. You've got some linear aim, you've got some jump aim, you've got some sliders to contend with, a little bit of finger control. A few different skill sets represented in this one, and both hard rock players having a rough go of things early on. Breaks from both Headstack and TJ in the intro. Mode and Utami holding on with hidden. A little bit tricky to read with hidden, though. Those stacks can get you if you're not careful. They're not perfectly stacked by any means, so you can read them all right, but still a little bit of reading involved there. And it is going to be an early break from Mode. So that leaves Utami, the lone full combo, still intact, and his is now gone as well. Just before Midnight Snow could have taken the lead over, it's now TJ versus Headstack, the 2 bigger combos. TJ with a little bit of a accuracy gap. Lead's gonna go over to Team Leebs. Mode with a combo advantage over Utami, and Headstack matching TJ with the accuracy at 99%, so doing quite well as Headstack. Nearly already at the halfway mark. You see some of these more space patterns coming in. Those little doubles in between the sliders can get you if you're not careful, but all players looking pretty comfortable. Hard rock players still out in front. Nomad players trying to, or the hidden players, excuse me, trying to catch up. But Mode comfortably keeping the big combo as well as Headstack to keep this lead intact for Leebs. About 30,000 points though, all that separates the team. Still fully half of the map to go. Making for plenty of time left. Kind of 2 separate 1v1s going on here. You know, you've got the hard rock players on even combos. You've got the hidden players on nearly even combos. Mode with a small lead. Accuracy almost identical between those players. TJ slightly behind Headstack and Act, but not by a huge amount. Keeping in mind, of course, the hard rock higher multiplier in Score V2 than hidden. So those hard rock combos are going to be a little bit more valuable than the hidden combos, but not by a huge margin. Everybody on very, very big combos at this juncture in the map. Just the ending to come. Everybody holding on quite well. Oh, but a break from Mode. That could be big. Midnight Snow has a chance to bring this back now if Utami and TJ can both continue to hold on to their big combos. The lead does flicker right on over, obediently as you'd like. A lot of hundreds dropped on that stream by Utami, but he keeps the combo up. TJ looking very comfortable as well. Head stack on the big combo. Utami does break, but Mode is trading back with him, and TJ is still matching head stack, so that gives Midnight Snow the advantage. Mode not able to get anything back together, but there's TJ with a break late into the map. Does head stack have enough time to pull this one back? It's going to end up being very, very close here in the last seconds, and the score gap is going to come over. No, it's a break. It is a break from head stack at the very, very end. He would have had a chance. Instead, it's going to be Midnight Snow by 5,000 points, taking the point at the last second, just holding on to that advantage, and a 4-1 lead is theirs. That was about as close as you could ever hope to see it be. Head stack, the absolutely tragic break right at the end when he had every opportunity to take the lead over for Team Leebs. Just not quite able to do it. Those last moments, ever so tricky. Despite having the best score, it was just not quite enough as Mode struggled a little bit, dropped some score thanks to that miscount. That is going to be about as close of a map as we're likely to see. Back to back, we go from a 1,000,000-point victory for Midnight Snow to what was actually a 2,000-point victory for Midnight Snow on the map after. It was even closer than it looked in the client. 2,094 points, the margin of victory for Midnight Snow on that one. And now Midnight Snow, firmly in the driver's seat. 4-1 goes the score, and their own pick next to come, looking to make that a 5-1 lead. What do you pick now? Pretty much anything is open, you know, for Midnight Snow. I think they're probably feeling pretty good. They've won a couple different types of picks. They do still have Hard Rock Pool open. You know how good they are at Hard Rock. Hard Rocks 1 through 3, all up for grabs. If you like an AIM Hard Rock, they've got the very lengthy Hard Rock 1 pick. Or if they feel like going back to DT Pool, they do have Double Time 2 and 3. So plenty of picks here. Being in that lead gives you a little more confidence. Roll 2 coming out. And it is going to be double time number 2, so we are going to go back to that DT pool. It is going to be the first sighting for Tycho time. 255 BPM, just 1 minute 26 seconds. Very short double time pick here. This is kind of one of those like Tony tier DT maps. Very, very few players able to DT this confidently. Unless you are very quick and have very good finger control. Map is probably not going to be the one for you. Tommy, though, looked so good on the 10.3 a couple minutes ago. We'll see if he can replicate that performance. TJ already saying Utami carry time. Headstack looked good on the DT as well, and on DT number 1 when that was played, so look for him to perform admirably on this pick if he is comfortable in this one like he was on the preceding DT pick. I think Mode and TJ possibly considering themselves kind of non-factors on this map, but we'll have to see. So, hope you guys are ready for Tycho time, because it is time for Tycho. And in we go. Some very tricky finger control, plenty of doubles, some slider aim required, some very kind of old-fashioned style linear aim as well. TJ with the first break. Mode still holding on, as well as Headsack and Utami, of course. Early advantage will go to Team Leebs. See how long they can maintain it. See how long those two that double full combo can remain intact. Some accuracy drops here and there, but nothing to write home about. And it is still the double FC for Headsack and Mode. TJ is falling apart and already 2/3 of the way in. This one might just be over already. A little bit of a mispick here maybe for Midnight Snow, not aware of what Leebs was capable of on this map. Both holding on to full combos. And given what we know about Mode as an alt player and Headsack just in general, I don't think this should actually be all that surprising. It does get a little more difficult here at the end. Mode does finally find a break, but Headsack's still holding on. That's going to be enough to hold the lead out for them by a considerable margin. It's going to be about a 400,000 point win here. Utami finishes up the FC, but it just does not matter. 300,000 points for Team Leebs. They do take it. 884k on Headsack, 744k on Mode. Very, very good scores. TJ just... unfortunately, 265k against the scores from the other team is just not carryable. Utami FCs, but 14 misses from TJ, just not what you need. Very unfortunate that that is not within TJ's skill set. And despite how good of a score that was from Utami, that's only like the second or third DT FC on that map. But just doesn't end up mattering. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's a hidden double time FC from Tony. Near FCs from Azer, Toy, Wolf. A DT only FC from somebody named Yes and somebody named Jujep, who are both Finnish, interestingly enough. Makes me wonder if this was in a Finnish tournament or something, because Hades is on the... Those are all from like 3 months ago. These scores are all from like 3 months ago, and they're all Finnish players. Was this in a Finnish tournament? Twiggery? Nope, that's from Mulder. Wucky. What's all these Finnish players doing on this leaderboard? Hankseli. It's pretty funny, actually. But we are going to go on to the next pick. It is going to be hidden number 3 Historia. Escucha el sonido de tu corazón. Mapped by Musty. Pretty difficult hidden pick here. Just 1 minute and 58 seconds, so very short, 182 BPM, making it not all that fast either, but do not let that fool you. And for those playing along at home, the Jets currently with a 20-3 lead over the Los Angeles Football Rams. Put on another touchdown here in the third quarter. Looking, as I said, for their first win. Excuse me, first win of the season would be a big one. All the fans calling for Adam Gase's head. Well, might get a win on the board here late in the season, but I don't know if it'll be enough to save his job. We're gonna have to wait another couple of weeks to see what happens in that regard, though, as we get into map number 7 here. Hidden number 3, the pick from Team Leebs, looking to make things a little closer as they get one of those 2 break points back. New York Football Jets. New York Football Giants. Into things we go. All players should be able to hold through most of this map with some degree of comfort. It will not be the hardest thing. As long as you can hit the kick sliders all right, the rest of things kind of just fall into place. It's 4 FCs through 304, so combo. Small accuracy lead in favor of Team Leebs. TJ down at 94%. Not helping the cause, but the combo's still alive, and that's what matters most for right now. Mode came very close to finding a slider break on that awkward zigzag slider. Did manage to hold on, though, and the lead stays in the favor of Team Leebs. Just on the accuracy difference. But the second half of this map is where things really start to ramp up in difficulty. And there's a break from Leebs, but from Headstack on Team Leebs. He's followed up immediately by Utami. TJ still holding on. There's a break from Mode. No, it is now a full combo reset. All 4 players have found breaks. These sliders are so hard, and then into the space streams, just breaks everywhere. And that lead might just be enough for Team Leebs because it's so hard to combo the second half of this map. We'll see if Utami can do something. Has about a 70 combo matching Mode. If Mode breaks, there'll be a little bit of room to work with for Midnight Snow. But there goes that lead massively in favor of Team Leebs. Breaks all over the place. And they should be able to hold on to this 160,000 points. TJ just not having a good time, nor is Utami. Both at 89% accuracy. Meanwhile, Headstack at 97, holding 200 combo through that section. What a difficult map this is. That second half, man, it just comes at you like a truck and hits you in the face. That is a near 300,000 point win for Team Leebs. Getting another point on the board. They're keeping this one quite close now, just 4-3. Still a break point in favor of Midnight Snow, but Leebs hot on their heels. Picking some maps that Midnight Snow is really just not all that comfortable with. So now you gotta find a comfy map if you are Midnight Snow. You gotta find something that you can play really, really well because, well, you dropped breakpoint. And dropped another pick as well. It's getting pretty scary close. Headstack saying, we have achieved our goal. Perhaps only looking for 3 points, but I think they can do better than that. I think they are playing pretty well, and they're definitely keeping this one close. With it being best of 7, you know, Midnight Snow still needs 3 more points to win. It's not like it's match point or anything. So we will get a pick coming in for Midnight Snow. You know, maybe Leebs starts running out of picks. But I think technically there's still options. I think there's stuff that they could do. I mean, you know, if they want another hidden, there's still hidden 2 available. 3 mod 3 still up. All of the hard rock cool. I do think Midnight Snow might go a hard rock pick now though. Taking their time with the pick, though. Midnight Snow, maybe not perfectly prepared for this match. Hard to say. Maybe just a little concerned by how close things have remained. And it's gonna be Nomad 2. Hey man, how's it going, man?
Hey man.
So this was, of course, banned last night by Exarch and Fluzzlin against Cappy himself. Bit of a troll map. 1 minute 15 second, 180 BPM. Wonky ass Nomad 2. Hey man. I don't know what to say about this. This is actually like the most troll pick ever. But, you know? I guess it's kind of a bop. Tommy confident on this one. TJ a little less so. And should be getting underway here. Hopefully we can get this one over with in a hurry, because I don't know that anybody wants to spend more time than they absolutely have to listening to this song. I think we want to get in and out and on our way here pretty quickly.
Hey, man. What's up, man?
Stream Practice Maps Volume 17. Hey man. Prosperity 180 BPM. Mode? How is he overstreaming? He's actually overstreaming. Look at his UR bar. What is he doing? He's at 35 AC. He's at 35 AC. He's at 34 AC. He's at 33 AC and he still hasn't missed. Okay, he finally broke. He's gonna get accuracy back. Nope. Okay, just kidding. All right, Mode's done. Mode has left the building. Ladies and gentlemen, exit stage right Mode. Oh no. Oh no, this is so sad. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Sad face. Oh. Sag in chat for Mode. Utami still FCing. Headstack still FCing as well, actually. But, well... yeah, I don't know. Mode's actually getting things back together. He's got a 200 combo. I'm pretty sure. Does this actually just never stop after the intro? It just never ceases. So you literally have to be able to play 100 BPM for just a minute, like straight up, just 2 minutes in a row without stopping. I mean, that's not really asking much for players who are good at streaming, but literally it just never ceases. There's not a single break. Once the circles start, the circles don't stop until the map ends. And Utami is just having a grand old time, man. Look at that UR. Look at that hitter, dude. He is just chilling. He is actually just hanging out. Having a really good time. This is going to be a 99% AC FC, possibly? This would explain why Utami wanted to pick this. As troll as it is, this would explain why Utami wanted to pick this. And into the ending we go. Big space streams. Will he make it through? The flow aim holds together, and he misses the last note. He apraxiated it. He apraxiated it. It's an apraxia moment. It is an apraxia moment certified on the stream here at NADT. Utami with the apraxia moment, ladies and gentlemen. It is an official, licensed apraxia moment confirmed. And yet, somehow, this is still better than idkey's No Mod 2 and OWC. It's also better than idkey's Wisdomio. Alright, well, that occurred. We're not going to talk about that one. It's the apraxia method. That's like the reverse apraxia method, though. The real apraxia method would have been missing the first note. This is the reverse apraxia.
Hey, man. What's up, man?
All right. Onward we go. TJ actually 1v2'd with a 377k score because Mode just kind of didn't play the map. Alright. Well, now that farce is over, it is Deal with the Devil Gambling Maniac, the next pick from Team Leebs. Down 5-3. Slider finger control stuff. Exarch had a ridiculous play on this last night. We'll see if anybody in this can match that. I think he put up... I mean, he only put up 402k. I don't know, maybe that's not as impressive as it should be, as like I think it is, but it would look like a pretty good score to me. We'll see how these guys do it. This is actually kind of a banger. Not gonna lie. Don't mind me just smacking my desk. This is the first match today, actually. Welcome to the United States, where everybody wants to play late as hell. There was actually only supposed to be one match today, but everybody just rescheduled. Like, yesterday afternoon. And by everybody, I mean 2 of the 4 matches, but, you know, 50% reschedule rate still feels kind of bad. Anyway, Deal with the Devil. Vitia, Gambling Maniac difficulty. It's got some finger control, it's got some slider aim, it's got some linear aim, it's got a lot of things going on. It's very difficult. And we get some early breaks just to start things off. This one's quite long. Another one of these lengthy picks in this pool. I think this is about 4 minutes and 38 seconds or so. Lots of long maps in this pool. Do not appreciate that. Please do not do that again. To put shorter maps in the pool. Thank you. Utami and TJ. A double FC. Looks like Mode did not actually find an early break. For some reason, this particular map is very prone to Bancho misses in the tournament client. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something to do with the sliders or the BPM or what. But it's a couple breaks. TJ and Headstack trading off. Utami and Mode on the FCs still. This does seem to be the kind of thing that Midnight Snow is pretty good at compared to their opponents. The slightly more awkward maps. It is a slider break from Mode, so that's going to be advantage Midnight Snow. Utami's still on the full combo. We'll see how long he can hold on to it. I realize I just said that completely backwards. Seems like the sort of thing that Leebs kind of has more of an advantage on mechanics maps over Midnight Snow. Everybody knew what I meant, right? Utami, though, just popping off here. 650 combo in. There is a decent amount of combo on both members of Team Leebs, but about a 40,000 point lead in favor of Midnight Snow. So we get into this tricky fast slider section. It's going to find another slider break from Mode. Headstack at a 400 combo, acquitting himself quite well in this, but Utami maintaining the full combo through the first third. There is a break. It is a slider break from him. So Headstack with the chance to bring this one back for Team Leebs. Biggest combo by 250. Oh, but he misses in some kind of freer combo here in the second verse. You hate to see that. Absolutely not the best place to miss, unfortunately. And this is basically a full combo reset. Just Utami with a 200 combo, the highest in the lobby for now. Really pretty unfortunate situation here for Team Leebs. They had the opportunity to try to bring it back with that big headstack combo, but that did go by the wayside. Plenty of breaks on these fast sliders. Mode this time, though, holds on. Ah, not anymore. He missed the last note of the section. Not a lot of combo for anyone coming out of that portion of the map. Halfway through, 230 combo on TJ, about 200 combo on Headstack. Nope, just kidding. It's a 4-way combo reset. Everyone misses. Well, 80,000 points in the lead for Midnight Snow. See how long that they can hold on. Looks like it's going to be Midnight Snow feeling pretty comfortable here. 350 combo on Utami, 250 combo on TJ. No combo on Leebs to speak of. 135 on Headstack. All they've got going for him. Looks like Midnight Snow might be able to bring this particular pick on home. Get another break point on the board. It'd be a 6-3 lead if they are successful here. So a little bit of map left to go. But I do not think that it is enough for a comeback to really be possible with the combos as they stand currently. Utami just looking too good. 500 combo. more than enough to maintain the lead here for Midnight Snow quite comfortably. Into the last chorus, excuse me, we will go. 500 combo on TJ, no combo on anyone else. It's gonna be it. Midnight Snow gonna take the point. It is going to be that 6-3 score. They are 1 point from advancing onward to an extremely exciting matchup, I think. This will set up if they can win one of the next few picks. And into the ending we will go. Exarch's score will stand. We'll be able to match the 400k, 345k out of Utami. That map is quite difficult, by the way. In case anyone didn't notice, it is a very difficult map. Quite a good score from Utami and from TJ. Anybody over 300k on this pick is going to be doing pretty well for themselves. You know, other than kind of the really good gimmick map players. Obviously, somebody like Fancy Lad would probably put up an insane score on this, but for now, anybody 300k plus, not doing too bad.
One, two, one.
So, oh. Midnight Snow, 1 point away from advancing. Their own pick to come. 6-3, looking for that 7-3 margin. Would be a pretty solid final score. They really do pick quite slow. Alright, it's a roll 3. What maps are they rolling? Is it just like the Hard Rock Bowl? It is. It's gonna be Hard Rock number 2. Sora, VII, Cygnus Wall, Stars Gathering in the Night Skies. Whatever that is. What's our CS 6.5 is what it is. Also the shortest of the Hard Rock Pool, 2 minutes 22 seconds. 180 BPM. This could be the last map of this match, so Team Leebs gotta do everything they can here to try to hold on, keep themselves alive in this tournament, at least one more pick, give themselves an opportunity to pick another map of their own. For Midnight Snow, it is, of course, the chance to close things out right here, right now, and move on. Give themselves a little bit of time to shore up any weaknesses before that next match. Be about just an hour and 45 minutes away. So, no, excuse me. Yeah, hour and 45 minutes. Yep. Would not give themselves much time into before the next match, but yeah, they opted into this schedule, so they clearly feel comfortable with that being the possible case. Here we go into some small circle Hard Rock. Gotta think that this is something that Midnight Snow are gonna feel very good about, but I guess maybe not. What really breaks? TJ really miss. Early advantage in favor of Team Leebs, holding on to the double FC. Accuracy at a premium here. Gonna be mostly looking at the combo. It's a small combo lead. Oh, it's a full combo reset. All 4 players finding breaks. In favor of Leebs, really? Takes the map on a little farther, and nobody has any sort of combo to speak of. Giving now a very small advantage to Midnight Snow with the break from mode, but a double combo reset from Utami and TJ does come in. There's one from Headstack as well, so once again, all 4 players finding some breaks. This maybe not quite the pick. Just players struggling so much with it. Very, very difficult to aim these streams properly. As you can see, the continued misses on those spaced patterns. TJ matching Headstack, Utami a little bit, but really in the same combos mode. And 30,000 points all to separate the 2 teams. Accuracy obviously dropping from everyone, so really not going to be looking too much at that. As I said, just really going to be about the combo here. And there's a break from TJ, another break from TJ, break from mode though as well. Headstack holding on to about a 200 combo. That's really just all they need from Team Leebs. It'll keep them in front and not a lot of time left. Something tragic happens at the end. These patterns are so hard to hit with any degree of consistency. Headstack now really taking off here. 350 combo. Gonna do it for Team Leebs. Makes it through that pattern as well. That should really close things out. 100,000 point victory for Leebs looks assured now. Another break point on the board for them. It's their 4th point in total. And it is a big combo here from Headstack at the ending. I don't know where this guy got so good at Osu, man, but that's a solid score. 420k. And a 530 ending combo, hitting some very difficult patterns. Really good stuff from Headstack carrying that one for the team. In fact, only about 3,000 points away from a 1v2 performance. Good job, Headstack. Good job, Team Leebs, as they get another point. 6-4 goes the score. This will be their final pick next, but gives them a chance, you know, ever closer to a potential tiebreaker. And it's going to be the 3rd and final free mod as the pick for Team Leebs. So that is Dorothea, longest of the free mod. Another long pick in this pool, about 4 minutes. Another LMT map as well. LMT diff on the Isomir D'Angelo set. This one ranked a month ago. Pretty recent one. 3 minutes 55 seconds according to the website. Screen time 3 minutes 50 seconds? I don't know. But high BPM relatively, 244 BPM. Mostly, yeah, it's about the BPM, it's about the length. Combined factors on this type of map. Another matching mods free mod pick, hidden on Utami in mode, Hard Rock on TJ and Headstack. Bigger circles on this one. It is CS3, so the Hard Rock not going to feel too bad. But that speed can trouble you if you're not careful. Mode already breaking on that first stream. 244 BPM bursts, not everybody's forte. We saw how much trouble he had with that DT very early on the 10.3, 263 BPM map. See if his aim can hold up on a 244 BPM, more aim awkward focused map. There's a break from Utami coming in. It's going to trade mode. So TJ and Headstack with the FCs coming out of the intro. NK lead for Midnight Snow, but that does not really mean all that much when the map is 4 minutes long. Small combo advantage for mode over Utami. Accuracy in favor of Headstack over TJ. So it's pretty much going to stay dead even at this point in time. However, there is a break from mode. A little bit of a combo advantage goes on over to Midnight Snow, but there's a break from Utami followed up by a break from Headstack, so it is now all on TJ, and she breaks too. We have a combo reset on our hands for all of the players. What this type of map does, it's just very tricky. A lot of places you can break, and we have seen that now several times already, and we're only a third of the way in. A 20,000 point advantage for Midnight Snow, but a combo reset for both of them as well as Headstack. Mode with 150 combo. Nope, that's gone as well. This is a little bit of a fiesta, perhaps. A lot of players having trouble with this pick. No one able to establish much combo. About 75 on both of the members of Team Leebs. Might be enough to bring the score gap back, actually, as TJ continues to break. Does it look as though... Let's see here. Lead does go on over to Team Leebs, exactly halfway through. A lead of 300 points is theirs, but that combo well in their favor, so that lead will grow. See what Midnight Snow can do, trying to keep their combo up. TJ doing okay. Utami just matching head stack. And there's a break from Mode, and there's a break from head stack as well. It is a combo reset for Team Leebs. Combo advantage back over to Midnight Snow, break from TJ. Let's see what Utami can do. If he can hold on, they'll take the lead back over in a short time here. Break from Mode, break from TJ as well. And a break from head stack, so it is now Utami just all on his own. No, he finds a break just as the score would have gone over, but it goes over anyway. The lead ever so slightly in favor of Midnight Snow, but this one's staying so very, very close. 8,000 points, 100 combo from TJ. A lot of trouble for both head stack and Mode in that last section of the map. Giving a bit of an advantage to Midnight Snow. 150 combo on TJ as he tries desperately to bring this one back. No, it's a combo reset. Everyone breaking. 20,000 points. This is so very close. We'll be coming into the last Ki with such a small gap between these two teams. Any break can and will decide the outcome of the map. But 170 combo on Utami, keeping Midnight Snow out in front for now. Let's see how long that holds up, though. Head stack is hot on his heels. 175 combo for him as well as Mode just behind. TJ with another break. Combo advantage is going to be in favor of Leebs here. Is it enough to bring back 30,000 points, though? I just don't know. There's not a lot of map left here. Utami just needs to do everything in his power to hold on to his combo in the ending to try to keep the score up. And there's a double combo reset from Team Leebs. That is going to do it. That is going to be the match just settled right there, and like that. In very unfortunate fashion for Team Leebs, that reset at the end was their undoing, and Team Midnight Snow will be your victors by the score of 7-4. 60,000 points margin of victory on the final pick here on Dorothea. GG, well played to all four players. That was very, very close. 7-4 the final score, and really some very, very contested picks going on. Midnight Snow just eking out a couple of close wins and able to take the match. They will advance onward to the losers bracket round 7. They will take on Exarch and Fleslin, a team who, in my opinion, based on the result of this match, honestly may have looked a little bit stronger in their match. 7-1 over Shake Inc. Obviously a more dominant scoreline. Very different maps played in the two matches, but that's going to be a tight one, I think. That one's going to be very, very close, coming up in just an hour and a half. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll have that one coming at you, followed up by the winner's final as the last match of the night. That'll be, of course, between Whitecat and the Unnation. Ariu and I'm a Fancy Lad taking on Fiery and BTMC. That'll be the late, quote-unquote, late match. Not all that late, though. 9 p.m. But congratulations to Midnight Snow on their victory. This consolation to Leebs being, I think, that they did take 4 points, and they did play pretty well in this match. They made it very entertaining and kept it very close. And keep their heads held high. I think top 6 in this tournament. Not a bad showing at all for a team that I don't think anybody expected to be here. Good job to them for getting this far and for making this such a contested match. But Midnight Snow just a little bit stronger. And so your victors advancing onward. We'll see them again in just a little bit. We'll see you all again, in fact, in just a little bit. 8 o'clock. We'll be back for the last 2 matches of finals week here at NADT. Losers bracket round 7 matchup between Midnight Snow and Speedfrog, followed up by the winners bracket final between the Unnation and Team Whitecat. Hope you all can be there. Thank you for watching this match. Make sure to hit that follow button so you know when we go live again for the next one. But until then, we will see you all later.